Back here stateside, we are now entering the 6th week since the United Auto Workers Union began its strike against the big three automakers, with, of course, walkouts affecting selected auto plants around the country.
So far, no plants in Western New York have been affected, and now there is hope that a deal with General Motors could be near. 2 on your side's Ron Plants has an update on what the union and the company are now saying. Ron?
Well, Scott, Mary Alice, GM corporate negotiators who again have the Tonawanda powertrain and the Lockport GM components plant were reportedly in intense bargaining talks over the past week with their UAW counterparts. They're claiming, quote, substantial movement in all key areas to get to a final deal and get all workers back into the factories. GM, in fact, put out a video right there with the executive vice president of global manufacturing, Gerald Johnson, who says they've offered over 20% in a pay hike, so the average GM worker, he says, would make $82,000 in annual wages, and many workers with bonuses and incentives could be in the $100,000 range. Also, the company says medical insurance fully covered, generous retirement, vacation offers presented in this very public contract bargaining posture. Now, here's an excerpt from that GM executive, the video, and UAW President Shawn Fain, who spoke last hour in a Facebook Live broadcast.
These are not poverty wages, not by any definition. And they will be protected through a cost of living allowance that will help offset inflation in the future.
This week, while we were literally at the bargaining table, GM released a video. And in that video, a millionaire GM executive asked our members directly, with all that on the table, why are we on strike? Meanwhile, the next day, the wage increase goes up, the progression goes down, and the retirement money goes up. That's why we're on strike, because these extremely profitable companies have more to give.
Okay, so there's the situation with those videos. Union President Fain did not announce any new plant strike shutdowns in this last hour in that announcement, but he did again tell union members to be ready to do so at any time. So far, again, as we said, no impact on any of the automaker plants right here in Western New York so far. On your side, Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.